In this video I'll be unboxing the ASUS GTX 560 Ti DirectCU 2 graphics card. This is one of ASUS's card. It's got their DirectCU 2 cooler on it, which provides really good performance, so if you're considering overclocking this card, you should be able to do so quite well. It says 1GB of GDDR5 RAM and an 830MHz core clock. It says overclock, it is overclocked over the reference design, but really I think I'm trying to remember the stock design. I knew it before I did the video, but it's like minor. It's a really small overclock it comes with. They do have I think it's their top edition card that is overclocked out the factory, like higher. So there's all your system requirements on the card. It's pretty basic really. And it takes two 6-pin PCI Express connections. On the side again just more stuff. And on the back you've got stuff like this. Super alloy power, which just seems to be, this looks like high quality component seems to use, is it? Something like that. Voltage check, which is some software allowing sort of boosted voltages, allowing overclocking, etc. And then stuff about connectivity, so you can also see some of the I/O on it. So you've got a mini HDMI, full size DVI, and full size DVI. The mini HDMI port is a bit of a pain. You've got to get a cable for that, but it's good because it means that if you want to use that and DVI at the same time, they're smaller, so it's not going to sort of jam. They're going to both fit in. So now let's open up the box and look inside. So remove the tab. Oh, there's just some more features up here to take a look at. Yeah, DirectX 11 obviously, 560 Ti GPU, and I've finally got it open. Okay, so let's open it right way up again, knock the camera over, and slide it out. There we go. It's actually a really nice box. I can't work out what it is. It's almost it feels almost rubber. It's not rubber, but it's like really good sort of coated or something. It's in a nice ASUS logo. Inspiring innovation, persistent perfection. Yeah. So let's slide this open and look at the card. Oh, no, we're not looking at the card yet. More packaging. So, more ASUS who are inspiring innovation and perfectioning persistently. Anyway, so lift this a little bit out. Oh, there's stuff in there. Okay. Let's take the accessories first. So, DVI to VGA adapter, that's good. Because if you do have an older monitor, you can still use it. You then got a pair of 2 Molexes to 6-pin PCIe. So if you do have an older power supply, or your power supply doesn't have enough connectors and you're running this in SLI, you can still use it. And then here we have, that's good, we also have a mini HDMI to full-size HDMI adapter. That's quite a good handy little thing to get with it as well. So now let's look at this thing. Oh, it's another box. So this is called a waste of packaging. Let's see what we actually got in that huge bit box. Driver, disc thing, but you're probably best to download them off the manufacturer's site, get updated drivers, because you don't know when the box was made, so you don't know how recent these drivers are. A speed setup guide, just sort of showing how to install the card, with a really old card in their picture. It's going into like a AGP card. Shows all different how to connect it up, but really if you're installing this yourself you probably won't really need this. It's in a lot of different languages as well. Okay, so then under this is the card. Look at that. That's really nice. So there's a card there. I thought it'd be in a bag or something, but it's not. But that's it. So let's lift this thing out. That's actually, it's actually a metal cooler. I never noticed that this entire bit here is actually metal. Really nice. It feels like really solid and looks a lot better than it did in the pictures. So here we have it. We've got a little plastic bit over the connection here just to protect it, as well as 2 on the DVI connections. So there's your DVIs and your mini HDMI there. I won't try and get that off, I'll drop it on camera. Your 2 6-pin PCI Express connections, your SLI bridge connection. If you look in there you can see your cooler, which And you've got heat pipes over there, coming out to a nice massive heat sink. Under each fan, dual fan design. It's a really nice card. So this is based on NVIDIA's 560 Ti chipset, no not chipset, GPU, which is a really good GPU. It's like, for price, it's ridiculously good. It's a sort of mid-range card, but performs really well. And you can also overclock it quite nicely. And as I said earlier, they do a pre-overclocked version of this card, so if you don't want to overclock it yourself, you can get the pre-overclocked version. I didn't, I'm probably not even going to overclock it. It's fast enough as it is. It's a lot better than my current card, which is a GeForce 9500, so this will be a good upgrade. So there's the back of the card there if you want to see that. Really nice looking. It feels quite heavy, but another thing with this is its length. It's not hugely long. I'll just go get a measuring tape to measure this, and I'll be right back, but it's not that long, so it should fit in lots of cases. So I'll be right back with a measuring tape. Okay, so I'm back with the card, and so now I'm going to measure it. So I've got this ruler thing, so let's measure it from here to here. It's about 9 and a bit. It's between 9 and 10 inches, just over 9.5 inches long, and that is 24.5 centimetres. You can tell I'm used to measuring in metric. So its depth is about 4 centimetres, or about 1.5 inches, I think. But obviously you would want to leave a lot more space between it for, you know, cooling purposes and stuff. Height wise, it is, I'll do it on the back for that. Height wise, it's about 4.5 inches, or about 12 centimetres. Okay, very crude measurements. Definitely go on the ASUS site, get them off there, maybe more accurate. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe.